I'm joined by Lesley Moughtin here, who's a Samaritan and one that is visible, because I mean, obviously it's very much a confidentiality thing, but it's always nice to have a visible face of Samaritans Isle of Man. After celebrating last night the 40th anniversary of the service here in the Isle of Man. Tell us about that.
Well, we're really very pleased that we've been able to provide the service in the island for 40 years. And we hope to be here for a good many more years to come, because we feel it's an essential service. And this week being our anniversary week, we're spending the week celebrating, if you like. So on Sunday we had a more personal celebration to thank the Samaritan volunteers over the years and to people who've supported us with donations and help. So that was a great fun night, remembering times that we'd had together and shared together. And then last night we went on to Douglas Promenade, because the other important people we need to remember are those who chose to end their lives because they could see no other solution. And we recognised those people by laying down 40 pairs of shoes. And we chose 40 pairs simply because it was our 40th anniversary, but also because worldwide, every 40 seconds, somebody ends their life. So we use that, and we use the Alan Bannon Pipe Band and their drummer to set the beat for us. So every 40 seconds we put down a pair of shoes and a little candle just to mark that. We'd very much like to take away some of the stigma that's historically always been there about people who end their lives. And it's a choice. It may not be their only choice, but they at that time believe it to be. Because very often people don't have somebody that they can share their innermost thoughts with. And this is where our service comes in. We're non-judgmental. We're not going to make assumptions about you. We'll just listen and maybe help you find your way.
Am I right in saying that if you ring Isle of Man Samaritans, you actually could get anyone in the UK sort of thing? It's not necessarily, people might be worried they're going to talk to someone they know.
That is a worry for people. They think, you know, I can't talk to my family about this or friends about this, but if I ring Samaritans here in the island, I might talk to a neighbour or somebody who actually knows me. That is just so, the chance of that happening is remote.
Because it could go to any
It could go to any Samaritan. What happens with our phone system is somebody calls 116 123 and they will go to the next available Samaritan. Now bear in mind there's 20,000 Samaritans and there's only generally around about 40 or 50 Isle of Man Samaritans, and there's only going to be 2 of them on call at any one time. So the chances, you know, if you do the maths, are very low.
You're there, say, 24 hours a day, because I mean that's another thing to remember. Other people, I mean, it's quite a crowded market for people who've got issues these days. Yeah. But I mean, you're the sort of original go-to people. Well,
I think the thing that is important that we can say that we offer is we're there 24 hours a day. Every single day of the year. There's no downtime for us. It's all the time. So when other services are closed, or they say, I'm sorry, you know, can you ring back tomorrow? You get a message, can you ring tomorrow? We're still there.
How do you fund this? Is it donations?
Oh, donations.
Yeah?
Yeah, very much donations. So if anybody's having a dress down day at work, or deciding to have a cake stall or whatever it is, yes. We are very lucky that sometimes we're able to get grants. So for instance, at the moment we've had a grant from the Manx Lottery Trust, and we are able to raise our profile with some publicity, like this type of publicity, to a greater extent, because we feel we really need to make sure that everybody knows we're there. It's not just for the big stuff either. You know, if it's small, let's nab it then. If you've got something that's worrying you, talk about it now before it has chance to grow any bigger.
So obviously there's numbers everywhere to bring Samaritans, but if they want to help or support, where do they go for that? to help you out.
Right, if they want to help us out.
Or join, whatever, I suppose.
Or join, yes. Go to the Samaritans website. That's the National Samaritans website, and you'll get a link that will take you through to either fundraising or volunteering for Samaritans, and it will give you all the information you need.
I guess you never know how much you've helped people as a organisation, because that one phone call can change people's lives, but then they'll come back to you to say so necessarily, I suppose.
Very, very rarely. Very occasionally you'll get somebody who will call and say, I don't need to talk today, but thank you for what you've done, which is wonderful. Because of course we all like feedback, we all like to know we're doing okay. And our event last night, in an unexpected way, gave us a little bit of feedback, because we had several members of the public who'd had to manage and cope with a loss of somebody they loved, who came along and asked could they be involved and also lay a pair of shoes.
Wow.
That was wonderful for us.